games, play games
with me.
Oh wow, look at the time.
Yeah, everything should be good here. So
Oh man, I don't think it's the right time.
it's 10 o'clock, and yes, we do have the clue for the mirror room, which was a really fun place we just found at the Atlas building.
That was such an interesting thing to walk into. Why is that behind a code?
That was on the back of Simon's
yeah,
business card.
What an odd thing for him to lie about.
Well, now we get to ask them about more things that they can lie about, and then we can spot them. And
like, he could just be upfront. Like, we know he goes to Atlas. He could have been like, yeah, it's for a thing at Atlas.
But then we wouldn't have a plot.
Yeah, no plot, no
A few more
good.
questions, if you don't mind.
I do think, like, the majority of the mystery in this game so far has just been people lying about things they don't need to lie about.
I just don't even know if there's a bad guy at this point. Like, they all just seem to be fucked up people doing fucked up shit, and maybe they should just all go to jail.
And it really was just a suicide.
Maybe.
Twice.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
That, I believe, is the truth.
He hides it really well, or it doesn't exist.
He does,
Do
yeah.
you know
I mean,
about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module.
Why did you lie?
You stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
That's a lie. Why lie about it? I don't understand.
Maybe he stole the code.
Yeah, maybe
like,
he's not supposed to have the code. I guess that's true. He could be, like, not allowed
the
it.
combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except
you have.
you've written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin. It's a combination.
I just want to.
Yeah.
I want to know.
That's the same
You
thing.
see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me?
Not suspicious of him, just makes him suspicious.
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We
Outdo
both
each other?
tried some morphine.
What do you mean
We were
trying
trying
to
to
outdo
bone.
each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Maybe you should try taking
Whoa.
up comedy
Whoa!
instead.
There we go.
Wow!
Look at that speedrun
That was
stretch.
a long conversation.
What exactly does this testing involve? Could
I mean,
this
we were
be
in 10 o'clock quite a bit before we ended the
Just an
episode
hour
last
left.
time.
No, it's speedrun
Oh, yeah,
strats.
fair.
Speedrun strats.
Yeah, you gotta sell it.
Well, that was a short episode.
Because I'm
we're done.
so very good at everything.
You're really good at this game. I believe in you.
Yay. Let's make our rounds again. Awfully bright out for 11 o'clock at night, but
I don't know where this could be that it's like, hey, it's this bright out.
it's a full moon.
I mean, it could be the middle of summer.
Could be like really
At 11
up
o'clock
north.
at night, I don't think it's that bright anywhere in the middle of goddamn summer.
I don't know, it's still pretty sunny at 10 o'clock here in the middle of summer, so...
Just making
just
our
gotta be
rounds.
far enough north.
I
I'm
imagine
pretty far
he's in
north.
there.
We're further north than
A few
you!
more questions, if you don't mind.
The sun doesn't start setting in the summer here till not midnight, like 10 o'clock.
I mean, like, when I have to go to bed for work at like 8:30 at night, I have to wear a
thought that
sleep
said-
mask so I can actually sleep.
I
without
thought that
the
said
sun in my
Jerks
eyes.
hasn't asked Ryan about this yet.
I just love that James has to sit here while we argue for 20 minutes about if the daylight is, like, adequate at 11 p.m. at night or not.
Well, we all have our different experiences at different parts of the world, but
It's important. It's the immersion.
my theory is just that it's a full moon, and that's just shedding a lot of light down.
It is
That's a
currently
big-ass
a full
moon.
Tell me
moon.
what you know about the mirror room upstairs.
Oh, you found that.
Oh.
Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing
looking like he's
yourself
trying to
as
eat my cursor.
others do. And you don't see
Move that
yourself
away from him.
as you do anymore. It really, the idea
No, it's a
is
little-
to see yourself eventually.
It's a little late at night to actually start acting.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
I am not somebody who knows a whole lot about drugs or abusing them. I do not quite understand recreationally using morphine and what that would actually do, or why that would be related to this self-hypnosis room, other than I guess...
don't know anything about morphine, sorry.
I mean, it's used as kind of like a sedative in a way, but I just... Anyway, the room is locked.
I can just
so
hear
students
Matt,
aren't-
like, Googling effects of morphine. We're gonna go on, like, a weed discussion without the weed.
Mirror room
No,
used a few
I
times
was
a
actually
month.
looking up Ryan's actors credits.
Yeah, I was really
You know-
actually joking, but then you actually were Googling something, so thanks.
Yeah, I was curious. Apparently he does the voice of the first Doctor Who now for some things.
Oh.
Who, Jenks or Ryan?
Ryan.
Oh. Okay, I'm making a guess here, because he says it's locked for students aren't distracted, but it's also locked because it's got morphine in it. Okay.
A thing can be two things.
Well, I just try and... because this is what we have to go on here. This is our new stuff here. The mirror room is used by students. Room is locked so students aren't distracted. Mirror room used a few times a month. Maybe we don't have a contradiction just yet for anything, but...
Is there anything on the drop business card for him?
No, nothing about
No.
the back or anything.
Okay.
But the laptop from a storeroom...
Obviously, we can't use the fact that Simon said they did the morphine in there, too.
Thank you. Probably be back
Well,
later.
just something to think about. This is our first stop in the new
Can we
hour.
Did he
connect?
mention anything about, like, the code? 'Cause,
No.
like,
No.
No.
And we couldn't connect anything about the morphine to the victim.
Nope. Not that we haven't already.
Go back in here. Maybe there's something to actually discover in here.
Nope.
No, it's just okay. Be that way.
Gary, I wonder if that room is in a completely different set.
Probably.
Oh, something new.
Just keep pushing.
we're gonna watch a mugging.
Somebody's giving birth.
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep
What are you
pushing.
doing to this poor
Push
tree?
it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh, it's your hand. Oh, God, sir.
Why are they using a
Excellent.
dipstick? Oh no, that's never mind. That's a skewer.
Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
I think you might need a doctor.
Test?
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought
A pain
you
threshold
were
test.
supposed to be good at
Are
working
any of these
things out.
people okay?
Inspector Jenks.
And
he
so
knows
this
who we
would
are.
be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
Do we?
You
Did we meet this
disappear
guy?
now.
It's not a good
Probably
idea to talk to
very
police
early
inspector
on.
like
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering.
He wasn't the one that was carving the thing into
Don't
the
make
tree,
any
was he?
rash commitments.
He might have
Maybe?
been.
Cut to James now cutting back to the guy cutting the tree.
No.
Do they match?
I refuse.
What?
Oh,
I
keys,
said it. You have
keys.
to do it.
Well,
It's been spoken, so it must be
you
done.
really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Oh no, we have
Is
another
your
key
keys,
fob.
Kyle?
Beep beep.
No.
And we all have to beep now.
No, they're not
Beep.
mine, but I'm just gonna take them anyway.
Beep beep.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
I'm pretty sure I
Have
know
an
exactly
idea.
where to use that.
I have an idea what we can do with the key fob.
Like I said, I know it. I'm 99% sure I know. Should I just go for it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Go down to the end. Oh, never mind. Another cutscene. There's James.
Please,
And...
games.
Oh, Amazon delivery.
I was going to say, he's just getting his mail. At 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Listen, it comes when it comes.
That is true.
Yeah, I had a delivery from Amazon the other day at 3 a.m.
See? The cursor? Remember how it changes on things?
Mm-hmm.
Even though
Yeah,
nothing's there
yeah.
yet?
Beep beep.
Oh, gosh. Damn it.
Sorry, that was mean.
Yeah, you should have laughed louder.
Alright, well, since we're here, I guess we'll go talk to James about what that was.
Hey, James, why are we getting a package?
Hey, James, what was that about?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Oh, never mind. Guess we...
James, are you gonna tell us? Beep beep, James.
Oh, we haven't asked about this.
Don't ignore us, James.
Why is everyone up this late anyway?
I don't know. I'd be asleep by now if I could be.
He dropped a
My
business
bedtime
card.
is 7:30.
Recognize this at all?
Am I tired all the time? Yes.
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Okay. Think that's about all the new stuff we can do with him at the
That's all
moment.
for the moment. Thank you.
But I guess we will have to remember he got some packages. Maybe if we...
Maybe we can wrap around.
Are they in his little, yeah, greenhouse, that's what it's called. Beep beep.
Honk honk.
Okay, I do have another guess for where we would use that, but we'll get there through our walking.
It's Simon's car.
You're not gonna call it?
I'm not gonna what?
Call it? Like, you're not gonna say what it is out loud and then we can find out for real?
No, because I already failed
Did we
miserably
look at
with
the
that.
other key fobs still that we had?
No, I thought we used that.
Yeah, but it should still be in
It
our...
was just this, the remote control lock. It wasn't...
Okay.
Which we already did use.
So then that's not a beep beep. That's a beep beep.
Beep beep.
I'm a sheep.
Aha!
A shoebox.
So
With-
James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Okay, I'm glad he knew what those were.
He just wants to make some lemon muffins.
Wait. Poppy seeds can be used to make opium.
Yeah, we've We've found ourselves in the middle of the opium trade here.
Oh, he just wants to make muffins.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin
Is this
Man?
on Drury Lane?
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Over
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James.
He's
let's
flipping
just
them.
cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
I'm
Sure
innocent.
about that.
Scout's honor.
And
I'm
who
high
was
right
the
now.
guy delivering them?
A friend.
Amazon?
Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look. No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found.
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
I actually didn't remember that there was opium involved in her system there. Okay, obviously he's being sketchy as all hell, but how do we...
Is that a crime?
How do we weasel that out of him? How do we milk this? How do we milk a James? And get all that sweet,
You'd be the
truth out of him?
No.
Well, I'd be that way.
I mean, I just
will.
have to go to a certain Discord server and look through the post history to get the answer to that.
You
Can't
mean
believe Callie's the one saying no, put a hold off on that.
I'm a mother now. I am a respectable human being of society now. That's not fucking true.
So anyway.
That was really hard to say.
never extracted opium from the pods or selling them to people, but
I mean, it'd probably have to be something back with the
the
whatever
magic
the
mint.
dried leaves were, yeah.
Love Magic Mint.
Just going down the list, seeing if there's anything that jumps out. We did already use this homebrew thing as a contradiction with the magic mint, so...
What do we know about Liam's death? Anything in there?
Sells the mirrors. Okay. We already used plant science. We don't really know anything about that particular case. Maybe this? Although I
Well,
guess
he's not
tech- yeah.
growing them.
Claims never went to a third eye meeting. Sold
Yeah.
salvia to Liam. Doesn't grow.
I'm
any
not
other
really
drugs.
sure we have a contradiction here yet.
Let me just double check. And just check a couple more. Let's just continue going through the list here. Just wait. Can't remember where I left off. I guess here.
And James doesn't really know much about anything going on.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Oh, wow. Okay, see if you're back for the next recording. Alright, well, I mean, there's something there, but we just can't seem to clinch it. It would be weird if he was involved in, like, if we were looking at this as Atlas is responsible for these deaths, he hates Atlas. So it'd be weird for him to somehow be involved in that.
Unless he's trying to set them up.
Is this new? No, okay. No. Okay, this was my other potential, yes, car right in our face here. There we go. You got your beep beep, Callie.
Beep beep.
He just takes it, drives off.
I mean, it's time to go, really. He's too big for this car. Oh, a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Ooh. Bingo.
Oh, it's a check.
The most real-looking check ever.
Very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Let's see how them Rand boys get out of this.
Quite easily. Well, nonetheless.
That's not how you shut a door!
I've never ever seen such a thing.
I love that the license plate was random.
Ask you a couple more things.
It took me a moment. I was like, what do you mean it's random? Oh, that's right. The letters spell... Yeah. Took me a moment there. Okay. So we're up to the arthritis here.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Gasp.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled
you're
his back
denying it.
sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Okay, sell out your son on that. That's good. Ryan has a low pain threshold. That might be something that comes into play.
Interesting that we don't have pain threshold tests
the one with
in
the
the list.
lock.
How did you get
Well, not yet, at
I was
least.
given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
All comes back to mirrors, like the scrying mirror.
Yeah, we should paint all the mirrors black and see what happens.
I see a mirror and I want it painted black.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Painting the mirrors black.
Poppy pods.
Painting the
Ever
mirrors
come across
black.
anyone selling them, using them?
No.
And boom.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a
Technically true,
weakness
the
for
best
blondes,
kind of
but I
true.
didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Wait. She's not blonde.
Oh.
I think he was making a generalization.
Well, you can't do that in video games. You have to be quite literal.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
wait,
else
no,
are we
that
gonna
wa-
know?
No, wait, he
This
does
is a
actually
thing about
have.
contradictions, Matt, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
it has-
contradiction.
It actually does have blondes as a subject, so.
It does.
I don't know what to do with that, but
We'll go up to pit. So, well, hold on. Well, okay.
Is it on her driving light? Nope.
Well,
We need something that
is there
says,
just a
like,
picture of her?
Kate's, like, not blonde.
Go to Kate's stuff. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have
only
anything.
met Kate a few times. But he's met her a few times. He probably would have known that she's not blonde.
That's fair.
It's the best that we can do.
Nope.
Well, if it is something, we'll find out when we give up and look at the guide. So, mosey on up the street to the pub.
Now, see, going in here actually makes sense. This would be open at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you can hear people.
Yeah. Popping off. I like to think that it's just haunted. Just like...
Oh, they think that's funny, too.
The guy's houses with the door. So... Boom.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
It's a question for everybody, Rebecca. That's part of the game.
I feel like everyone here is high.
What do you know about
Via Divinora gets around.
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Best not to ask her about that. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Be that way. And might as... Wait, I turned around or... Okay. Just seeing if anything's new there. Then we're gonna go to Woods Lane. See Simon and Emma again.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Yeah, we're caught up to there. Okay.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium?
Say poppy pods 5 times
Though
fast.
James did have
Poppy pods, poppy
opium
pods,
tea
poppy
once,
pods,
I think.
poppy pods, poppy pods.
That wins. You guys have to give him
That's
$5
good.
each.
No one else was computing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was
So you're allergic.
An opium derivative, apparently, so.
That doesn't seem like that would be... James once drank opium tea. But you're allergic to opiates, but... Yeah, we got you.
Yay.
We got you. Dead ass, we
You
got
and
you.
Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim.
Testing.
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Such as, being high on morphine.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out.
If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Listen, I may have broken the law, but I only did it because I was told to by these other guys in this non-government funded program.
And then they're so far removed from it that they don't get held responsible.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Although all the stuff is on their property and it's their drugs.
This is going to end with us, like, arresting the entire town.
Yeah, this town is just going to be empty because of us.
Now, I only have 4 sets of handcuffs, so some of you are going to have to share.
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Starting to think he doesn't have
Do you know
arthritis.
about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Okay.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay in that case.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards.
They want to be the very best,
Don't
like
think
no
that
one
really
ever
happens,
was.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Okay. Don't think I see there's any contradiction there.
Well,
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Well, we do have... Well, we'll ask Ryan about that. This is our next thing that we'll kind of have to go around, I guess. So, run it back here.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I love that. It's like, I'm going to ask you about this thing. No, doesn't matter. Here's the big one.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you
That was
going
a
to give
weird
Kate
sentence.
£500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was
incentive for what?
a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Now, just so that people know, £500 is roughly close to £600. So just wanted to clear that up for everybody so that you kind of understood how much money that was.
Now I know so much more.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning
So I
a
did the
lot,
conversion.
aren't you,
£500 is
Prime
about
candidates.
227 kilograms.
What benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, We have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
You get a wonderful
how
top.
do you decide who the prime candidate is?
So you're telling me that there's all these companies
Did you
out
ever,
there that are
say,
looking
ask
for
Simon to test
cutthroat,
Kate, for instance?
unethical
Oh, you've actually
people?
been speaking to Simon, haven't
No,
you?
that'd be crazy.
That sounds wrong.
Thompson says, you know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
I mean, how else would you describe the word motive? You're the one that brought up motives.
Okay. Says he never asked Simon to test Kate. Simon said otherwise. Students aren't tested. Prime candidates get a very good job. What I'm kind of leaning towards
Kate
is the
enjoyed the course and appeared happy.
yeah. Which, I mean, that
contradicts her wanting to leave. That he said with the check.
Okay, very good point, actually. Well, game disagreed,
Really?
sorry.
We're just really bad at this.
Well, fuck you too, game.
A little incentive for Kate. Heard she wanted to leave. No ulterior reason. What about... Well, I don't know if we'd actually have something for that. Because, remember, she was trying to blackmail? Because of his affair with Emma? Am I the only one that remembers
maybe
this?
you can use that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what would be under Kate's argument. Nope.
We might not have anything that really... We wouldn't have anything about contradicting the arthritis, unfortunately. I thought we would have had something like Kate was a bad student. But I guess I was wrong about that.
Could we use the guitar, like, stuff and the arthritis?
If I can find...
I don't know if we have anything.
Why can I not find the guitars?
It would be after the
There it is.
Divinor. There it is.
I mean, he dabbles, but...
Yeah, it's probably not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Since we're at, like, a new point in time, stuff that we would have gotten beforehand probably would have been resolved before that. So we're kind of looking more towards this stuff and seeing how that works with previous things. Students aren't tested.
Yeah, I just kind of picked that out.
Click that for now and just kind of see what we got here. Because we have the... Where are
Maybe
they?
it'd be something in the mirror room?
mirror room. No.
No.
Be back later on, if that's
Well,
okay.
we'll mull about on that for a moment and then see if we can ask anybody else about prime candidates.
Few more
We
questions,
have
please.
her, and we have James, and we have the dead.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
And what happens then?
They get sacked.
Excellent business school. I don't think there's going to be anything with that.
No.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Ask you a couple more things, please.
Wouldn't know anything about that. Now,
Pretty presumptuous.
here's a thing. We can't do anything with this, but never extracted opium from the pods. But he did have opium tea.
Right.
That's it for the time being.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't quite know what the next step's going to be. Does anybody else have any thoughts about any of this stuff that we've got here?
I feel like things are leaning mostly towards Simon and Ryan.
Have you tried
They're all
turning it off
guilty,
and
let's
on
take
again?
them all in.
Okay, well, I meant more like anything to be trying here and with who. So if we can go back to Simon.
Oh,
You try turning Simon off and on again.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So I guess the question is, like, what are we trying to glean from this?
well, didn't we find out that Ryan didn't tell Simon to do the thing? Can we confront Simon about that?
No, we don't have anything to work with that. Unfortunately, we got the
Besides,
Atlas Prime
Simon-
candidates from him.
Simon
I
was
really
the one
hate
who
that,
said
like,
it.
With this game, you can't use other people's statements. Like, you have to go off of, like, oh, you've contradicted yourself. Oh boy.
You can sometimes use other people's statements, like Lisa's accusation.
Sometimes. Just not when we really are like, okay, we get it.
Yeah, it's when it's convenient. He had been asked to test Kate. The other person says no. Mirror room used once or twice a month.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Go back to Ryan. Unless there's like something off the path that we're missing again.
Like we're missing something.
Yeah, because like if there was a cutscene along the main path, it would stop us. But if we go off to like the side path, it wouldn't just automatically show us. So let me just check. Okay. Nope. Alright.
few more questions, if you don't mind.
So let's kind of go back through and see what we've got here. The mirror room is used by students. The room is locked so students aren't distracted. The mirror room is used a few times a month. Knows that opium can be extracted from poppy pods. Never seen anyone selling or buying pods. Is there anything about drugs where he...
Did we ask Ryan about the money?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't
That
ask... We didn't ask Paul about the Atlas Prime candidates, did we?
No.
That's all for the moment.
Let me
Thank
try
you.
doing that then.
Oh yeah, you would probably have something to say about that.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our...
I thought he was going to say
best
mages.
students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's
funding.
just business, Inspector.
It increases your reputation. Sure. Prime candidates are the best students. Well-paid job. Okay, so I'm kind of lost here. How about you guys?
Did anybody... Because the students aren't supposed to have any incentive, I thought. I have no idea. I think, like, because we just got the check from Ryan, we have to go back to Ryan and see where the contradiction is there. I think that's where the contradiction is.
Totally fair. Has no interest in taking drugs. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
It's not.
It's not the first time that we're just not seeing it.
Is there a universal hint system for this?
No.
we gotta
so.
phone the boss again.
Okay, so never seen anyone selling or buying pods. Totally fair. Knows opium can be extracted. Money meant as a little incentive for Kate. Had heard Kate wanted to leave. No ulterior reason for giving Kate the money.
Is there anything under prime candidate that might contradict that?
Under prime candidates?
Never asked Simon. It doesn't look like it.
Is there anything from earlier that we've missed?
Earlier, like
like one of the items before. Wait, test.
He gave us that.
But he says the students aren't tested.
Well, they aren't students when they take that.
We could try this. Game says no. Not allowed.
I'm doing my best over here.
You're not allowed, sorry.
Okay, does he mention anything else about, like, the students or anything?
In
anything? I don't know. What's the auto-hypon...
the auto hypnosis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he mentioning anything else about, like, the students or anything?
This, the auto hypnosis?
Yeah. Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I had heard something about no bribery or some shit.
There you go. Good job there.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes.
Why would you care
We
if they're
have to.
paying?
This is a business, not a charity.
So
They're
Ryan's
paying
claiming
per
the money was
session.
part of
What does
Kate's
it matter?
assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Are they just paying the students to fuck each other up?
Okay, well now we've got a
Listen.
problem.
Because now you're like, where's my next contradiction?
Yeah, we didn't get anything for that.
Listen, I did that legwork, okay? I'm done. Oh.
What? Right here, okay.
Because he just said they're not tested, right?
Yeah, no, I found it.
Aha.
I just wasn't sure where
Well,
it showed
which
up.
one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime
Threw
candidate?
his drink.
Yes.
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far
You knew
did you
what?
ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference.
You mad?
If
Oh, that
someone
was a
decided
plastic
to
cup.
give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Except you
Okay,
asked him
okay.
to do it.
I think we're getting down here.
And still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
So let's see what we got there. Kate's prime status. Uh-oh.
I think she's a double A or a triple A.
I think maybe the culprit has been Jeff Bezos all along.
Shit. It goes all the way to the top.
And since she agreed to the Prime Terms of Services agreement,
Right.
can't do anything.
Aw, man, not Disney Plus.
Never sign up
Yep.
for those free trials, man.
Jesus Christ.
What?
But, you know, this is probably a great place to stop. We're in the last hour of the game, and hopefully it takes us an hour or less to finish it. And I
Speed run.
guess next time, this is what we're going with for talking to everybody, ever. And then arresting them all. Let's make a guess here. We got a couple minutes. Everybody pick one person that you think is going down for this.
All.
All? Okay. I'll
I
allow
just say
it.
nuke the town.
You can only say one person or everybody. So Matt and Callie are saying everybody.
Everybody.
I think Ryan.
Okay, Ryan. I'm gonna say the demons. I'm
the demons.
I'm waiting for demons. That you're seeing demons in mirrors. I'm waiting for the demons, and we're gonna arrest the devil. That would make me very happy if, like, Jenks has to confront a demon at the end of this.
Some supernatural bullshit.
I'm prepared to be disappointed, I just don't want to be. So, we'll find out next time, okay?
Whoa!
So, bye, everybody.
Bye, bye.
Bye, Dr. Smith.